Just another quick video. I am the Caveman, and this is Caveman Creations. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this scrap wood that I have in this board here, and I'm going to make a nice little heart wall decoration of a flag from the scraps from the big flags that I made. I'll show you how I do that. So I take all the scrap pieces and I lay them out like that. And then I have this heart that I bought at the dollar store for less than $1. And I'm just going to lay that over here, over these scrap pieces. Centering the top of it with the edge of the big board and the little pieces. Making sure that I have enough all the way around. And then I'm going to trace it with a pencil. Now that I've traced it with a pencil, take this off. You can see the heart. And now all I got to do is cut it out on the band side. And after you have all your pieces cut out, that's what it should look like. That, we'll get down to distressing it, because I'm going to make this one a distressed heart flag. Distressing is the same as it is on the big flags. I'm going to take my razor blade and just shave off the edges on all of these and all the way around that part of the heart. So I got it all distressed, as you can see, and you can do it any way you like and as much as you like. Just go and rough it up a little bit around the edges. I want to make sure you get all the way around the edges here, so when it goes together you don't see any of the plain wood sticking out. It's all got color onto it. These are the white stripes, so you don't want to do them as much. Just really want to hit where you scarred it. And after it's all burnt, it should look something like that. For the red, I'm using a barn red, and I apply it with a rag in just a little bit. Don't need a lot. And then just go and wipe it over them. When I get this all done, I'll show you what they look like. After you get them all stained, you don't have to worry about it, because we're going to hit it with a flame again after to darken up all these spots just a little bit more. Now I got to do the blue. And for this, I'm using a Valspar, and I made up my own color blue. And same thing, I apply it with a rag. And again, we're going to hit it with a flame with this, where you see some of the wood still through. I'm going to burn it even more and darken this up a little bit. Same thing with the red that's over there. You see the little white spots. I'm going to go and hit all those and make them, burn them a little bit more. I want it a little bit more distressed look. And then after that, we need to do the stars. So I have my template over my piece, line up the edges, because you're only going to use a few of them. And I use a fine point permanent marker, and then I just outline the stars. And you can see what they look like. I already did one star, but it didn't record. So we're going to try this again. All I do is I take my wood chisel, curve side down, and I follow the outline of the star, just pressing it in. not too far, just a little bit. Then I turn the piece, do the next, and just work my way around. And then using the corner of it, just get underneath it, start popping it apart. Just go and clean out in between where you made the marks until you get it as clean as you want it. Just like that. When you get it all done, move on to the next one. It's just like that. Now I got all the stars carved out. And what I'm going to do next is burn them. And then I'm just going to go over them to give them some color. Call that good. Now with all the pieces there, it's not together, it's just aligned, so I can look at it, see how it looks. If I like it, then the next step is to glue it. Do this section first. Using some Elmer's wood glue. It's worked really well. You don't need a lot. Like that. Then just lay it down. Just like that. You want to keep your edge smooth. Then you'll want to clamp it. When you're tightening it up, you want to make sure that it doesn't move, so you want to do it real slow. You want to make sure that your edges are good. Just like that. Glue it together. Take another clamp. Now to finish up, glue the rest of this together. Just gonna put a little glue on here. Some more on the inside here. Then do a crisscross pattern with the clamps. Now let that dry. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to flip it over take a piece of stock here, 1.5 by 1/4 inch. We're going to give it a little extra added support. Need to cut it down to size though. I'm going to go and take some more glue. Line it up. Put it so you can put, yep, I'm going to take my brad nailer with 1/2 inch brad nails in it, and I'm going to go back and forth on it. Using a 2x flat black primer. I like to do that to clean it up, make it look a little more finished. I just take a board, take a piece of paper here and put it on the edge of the board, hit that end. This is just to keep the overspray off. There's a little more up here. There we go. Now that that's all done, last thing to do is to autograph it. And add a hanger, but unfortunately I don't have any hangers right now. There you go. A nice little heart wall decoration. Till the next one.